I wish good things to you who's watching this. I am Alexey, and this is episode 5 of Carcassonne Move of the Week, a series of videos in which I showcase the most spectacular play from each week of the currently ongoing World Cup of Carcassonne. Week 5 of the tournament has recently concluded, and the Spanish player with the stream name Estroncio has made it into the spotlight again, as the round 5 encounter between Team Spain and Team Poland is approaching its conclusion. The Polish player Carcassonne, who's playing the blue meeples here, has just added 2 points to his city at the right using this triangular city tile. And now the Spanish player, who has the green meeples and the city cap with the crossroads tile in hand, is about to play the move of the week. Before I tell you what the move is, if you'd like to figure out the position for yourself, go ahead and pause the video right here and let me know in the comments which move you would play. But for the rest of you who are eager to see the move, I'll reveal it in 3, 2, 1. So a little bit of position assessment first. Green is currently down 13 points on the scoreboard. However, this 11-point road almost makes up for it. On the other hand, blue is dominating the right part of the board. Green has only a little 1-point city piece there, whereas blue has a 7-point city, an 8-point monastery, and a 6-point monastery. Luckily for green, the left part of the board is all his. Look at this 20-point ruin, which is controlled by 2 green meeples versus just 1 blue meeple. So all in all, green is behind only 2 points, and with his extra meeple in hand, surely he will be able to make up for these 2 points and then some. So almost any move here wins, right? No, because it's not just about the points, it is also about the threats. Look at this big field in the center. It has 8 cities on it for a total of 24 points, and it is currently shared. Green has 2 meeples on it, and blue has 2 meeples on it. But look at this blue farmer on the left. Blue is threatening to invade the field with a 3rd meeple and take all the 24 points for himself. And if I reveal the remaining tiles, you'll see that there's still 1 tile in the deck that can make it happen for blue. On top of that, blue has another threat. With a starting tile, the city cap with a straight road, they can place it over here, score 1 extra city point, 1 extra monastery point, and get a meeple back, which they can deploy somewhere in their last move to score even more points. Of course, as green, there's still a chance that we are simply going to draw one of these 2 tiles ourselves, or maybe we will have time to block one of these 2 squares on our next move, like this, for example. But with so few moves remaining in the game, green can only deal with 1 threat at a time, if any at all. So instead of dealing with his opponent's threats, green decides to create a counter threat on his own. Green does a quick tile count and places this city tile over here, adding 1 point to his ruin and setting up to complete this city, a move that would double these city points. And the player with the blue meeples can't do anything about it. They draw one of the 2 tiles that they needed, and they finish their monastery, get the extra 2 points and a meeple back, and now green follows up his move by blocking the field connection and meepling the 4-point monastery. And look how timely this was, because blue just had the tile in hand to complete the field connection, so blue will not be able to win the field and score his 24 points, and there's nothing that blue can do. So he decides to simply take the fields next to green city, because blue knows that this city is about to get completed, and bring him a whopping 44 points on the scoreboard and win the game with an 18-point difference. Now, normally betting your entire game on completing a huge city is a losing strategy, and this is a mistake that many beginner players make. In this game, however, this was in fact the best move, because green was super patient about it. Green started this city very early in the game, with 53 tiles still left to play. Then a few moves later, his opponent started breaking it with this quadruple city tile. Then green decided to continue this city as a ruin without really intending to complete it. And as the city grew, blue decided that it is already valuable enough to attack. So blue chose to equalize it. That's when green decided to immediately reclaim it by getting a second meeple into that city. Since then, the city kept growing and growing and growing, still without any particular intention to complete it. And it's only towards the very end of the game, when green decided that he needed a counter threat to blue's field connection and blue's monastery meeple retrieval, that green decided to pounce. And of course, completing the city on his last move is one of the most satisfying things in Carcassonne. It's always nice when the best move is also the flashiest, which is why this big city place set up a few tiles before the end is this week's Carcassonne move of the week. Meeple the like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to this channel for more competitive Carcassonne content like this. And if you happen to be following the currently ongoing World Cup of Carcassonne and you witness a play which you believe deserves to be in the spotlight for next week's Carcassonne Move of the Week segment, please let me know by sending me a link to the game and the move number. You can do so either by using this YouTube channel email address or by messaging me directly on Board Game Arena. Thank you so much for watching, and I'ma see you soon.